welcome back to Ram TV, fans. It's time to get started on this 2017 football season. I'm one of your hosts here, Tom Flynn. In the box with me today is Mr. Steve Acton. Steve, say hi.
Hey, hi. How you doing, Tom? It's good to be back in the booth. I'm filling in for Duke Poshin, who's usually going to do color over the course of the season, but the opportunity presented itself. So
just can't keep you away.
Yeah, I know. As much as you try.
We've also got Chuck Bickley up here. We're getting some stats for us tonight, huh? Yeah, Chuck's giving a big thumbs up. He's not going to talk to you. So tonight, opening up the season here for the Rams, facing off against the Papermakers of Camas High School. Steve, we saw a pretty intense game last year to start this series off in this home and away series.
It was very intense, and the Camas Papermakers were very impressive in that game, really kind of handing it to the Rams in that contest, 42-10 in a game that was really never in question. Camas came out, executed really on both sides of the ball.
Yep.
Central did not have an answer. But, this is 2017 now, and a couple of games behind us, and this could be a different match for tonight.
Well, there's a lot of changes that we're looking for here this evening. Obviously, some changes on the Rams side of the ball. But first off, what are some of the things that we're looking for different out of the Papermakers this evening?
Papermakers had a huge exodus of seniors last year. So we'll have a quarterback that didn't get to play much last year. He'll be coming in, and his name is
Kyle Allen, I think, right?
Yeah, Allen. He'll be checking in. Two receivers to look out for in Rashal and Owen. They'll be stepping up. But really, other than that, Tom, there's not a lot of seniors coming back to support the Papermakers for this season.
Yeah, I think there's just a handful of returning offensive line players and maybe a few of the offensive skills players. And then on the defense, a corner there, it looks like they got a returning starter in Schultz and Bruno as well.
So a lot of interesting opportunity for Camas. Camas, they were state champions last year. Obviously, next man up for any team that's going to be that kind of caliber. So despite the fact that they may be young, I certainly expect that they will be talented, albeit maybe just a little more inexperienced.
Early season polls have them as a potential repeat for a champion, state of Washington, right?
Potential repeat, yeah. Talk about early season polls. The Rams not so fortunate. They did make that run to the finals, but they are ranked number 2 in the state behind Jesuit.
Well, they finished number 2 last year and come in ranked number 2 this year, and a lot of changes, a lot of exciting new developments here on the Central Catholic Rams. What are we looking for tonight from Steve Pine's new crew here?
Well, that's interesting because you have more information on that than I do. You talked about the defense, the TCU defense that they're going to be incorporating this year. So maybe I'll flip it back to you. And
well, it's the 4-2-5 defense, which I know that Coach Newman's been working on installing here throughout the summer. All the players throughout the Central Catholic defense learning that new system, and pretty excited about bringing that into the game this evening. And then offensively, I think that we're going to be looking to sling it around this year, aren't we?
Sling it around. Talented quarterback Knighton, and talented receiving crew. It's going to be exciting, I think, in that regard. The Rams typically a pretty exciting offense in general, but when you load it up with some of those talent positions, it's going to create headaches for defenses trying to defend all those.
They are spread thick at the wide receiver position. In fact, Coach saying to be on the lookout tonight for Silas Starr returning. He's a sophomore there. Corbin Williams, Vincenzo Logan, Kevin Salters, and, of course, Cade Knighton there leading the charge as quarterback. Defensively, a couple players to look out for as well there. You got a great returning linebacker group there with Malachi Slew, Ricky White, and Elijah Winston. Safeties in Austin Hill. Of course, Kitan Oladapo coming back this year on corner. It's going to be fun.
And here we go. It looks like it's going to go to Curtis in the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Rams will bring it out. So no excitement on the kickoff to get things started, but stay tuned because it will get exciting, I'm sure, Tom.
Looking forward to it. Steve, we've actually got a lot of home games this year we're going to be broadcasting. Last year's schedule had us playing away quite a bit. We'll be out here at Hillsborough Stadium frequently through the fall, although next week we could head out to Gresham High School.
For a home game.
Yeah, for a home game. Playing at an alternate site for the matchup against Jesuit.
The time you talked about the receiver core, it looks like Knighton has an empty backfield.
Yep. Spreading it wide.
Actually, good defensive play there.
Pass intended for number 4, Vincenzo Logan, deflected away.
So it looks like they're bringing Jackson in the backfield.
Knighton's going to pass. Looks to the near side of the field. Pass complete. Number 13.
That's Corbin Williams. Great
Williams.
grab. But even better was that pass by Knighton.
That was on the money. Corbin, a 6'2" senior for the Rams. Gets the ball all the way down to just about the 40-yard line. Inside Papermaker territory.
So they're going to respot the ball. I don't think there was a
check that.
Is that oops?
Actually, that's going to be on the 46-yard line there. That was the old get the extra 5 yards after the play. Jackson in the backfield still. Handoff goes to Jackson, comes to the near side, has a man to beat here.
Nice big hole
Tackled
there
by number 1, Trevor Bentley of the Papermakers. Jackson brought down on, it looks like about the 42-yard line.
Nice job by Jeffries there to control the angle there for the back. He really crushed down on the on that defensive tackle, created some space.
Knight hands off to Jackson, bounces through the middle, brought down on the 38-yard line. He's going to be about 3 or 4 yards short of the first down here. Check that, 2 yards short. Rams with 3rd and 2. Hand off to Jackson again. Looks for a hole, has it, gets the first down. And then wrapped up by the Papermakers.
Yeah, stood up by the Papermakers. But nice job by Jackson to be patient, to wait for that hole to develop. Not trying to force it in there, but really being patient and picking his spots.
Able to work for the yards that he needs to get a Ram first down right now. Ball's on the 34-yard line. 10:37 to go in the first quarter. Still 0-0. Knighton rolling, looks deep. Decides to run the ball, gets it down to the 30 himself.
Good decision there. He didn't have any receivers, tucked it and ran. It's Curtis in the backfield now.
Say, Greg Curtis standing there with him. Starr, Logan, and Solders lined up on the far side of the field as receivers. Knighton pulls back, aims at Starr.
Oh, nice.
Tipped out of Silas Starr's hands.
Great route by Silas, though, but couldn't hold on to it. He planted and was moving on that post route, and the ball was there. He just couldn't hold on to it. That'll be there later. That's one you mark in the book.
You know, you see those long shadows out there, Steve, and it's only a little bit of a guess, but I'm sure that he got a little glint there.
Oh, I'm sure. You know, you look at the players looking to the sidelines. And
yeah, they're having to put a hand up, so turn inside for the ball like that. Beautiful route, had his hands up, and just couldn't quite bring it in. Rams right now with 3rd and 6, 9:43 to go in the first quarter. Spreading wide, empty backfield. Knighton stands, passes, has, intended for number 13, Corbin Williams.
He's 1 for 4 passing so far on this drive. It is Knighton. So 4th down, Tom, and it's kind of no man's land.
Fourth and 6.
Rams kind of taking their time. They may have to pick up the pace a little bit.
Crowd coming alive here. Toss to Jackson in the flat there. Papermaker stuffing though.
Well defended. Knighton's pass was a little bit low. Kind of hard for him to find his feet to turn upfield.
But Papermakers on their own 30-yard line to start this drive.
So we talked about before the broadcast, Kyle Allen, the new quarterback coming in, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. We talked about the possibility that they may not test his arm early and kind of relying on the run to kind of get the feel for the game before they bring him back to pass.
He backed up an outstanding quarterback last year for the Papermakers, so, it's his chance to start now. We'll see what he's got. Does make the handoff, number 37 for the Papermakers. Goes to the far side, has a first down as he goes out of bounds.
It's Will Schultz.
Schultz, their lead returning rusher, right?
Yes.
I believe so. Last year, 746 yards, 8 TDs.
Ball's out on the 38, 2nd and 3.
So it's not the first down. It's actually 2nd and 3.
That was to Ryan Rashall. He's one of the returners also, but that fell incomplete.
$9:18 left to go in the first quarter. 3rd down, 3 to go for the Papermakers in their first drive.
Rams really playing the run. That defense is tight.
Schultz in the backfield with Allen.
Bring up the safety, and they do run again.
Schultz running. Going to be brought down, stuffed.
Will Schultz on the carry.
I think that was number 9 for the Rams.
Austin Hill.
Yep.
4th and 3 on the 35-yard line.
So on the tackle by Hill, that leaves the Papermakers with 4th and 6. Steve, they're going to be kicking this one away.
And looking forward to see what Williams might do back there. I believe that's Williams.
Yep, Corbin's back there.
Getting the count, and
Timeout, Central Catholic.
a little confusion there, it looks like, as they were doing the count of players, and I don't think they had enough.
Yeah, Corbin was signaling something back here to the coaching staff. So,
well, you talked about the sun and how it's coming in from the west side, how low it is in the stadium. It doesn't really affect the Rams sideline, but the Camas sideline is getting it right in their eyes.
They're looking right into that.
We thank you for being positive role models to our students and athletes. Check out your roster program for more details.
Well, it looks like the Rams got things figured out. So that's Williams back to receive for the Rams.
I think he's got his count.
Back for the Rams to receive the punt.
His count's all set here. It's a big kick. Williams having to take about 4 or 5 steps back. Signals for the fair catch.
Nice grab. Great punt there by Boyle.
So Rams will take over on the 20-yard line.
21-yard line.
Well, they got that first drive kind of out of the way. You got the jitters and you're trying to work through things. So
not too bad. Saw some good running from Jackson there, getting things started.
And it looks like the timing's right on the receivers. The catch in front of us and then the one to Silas, even though it was dropped, it was right on his paws.
That one to Silas. It could have been special. I'm sure we'll see that again. That worked. Here we go.
Jackson in the backfield again.
That's Calvin Salters right there, number 17.
K-Titans pass is complete to Silas Starr.
I don't have it with me.
Good for 3 yards.
Stadium PA said that was Silas Starr. I'm pretty sure that was Salters out there.
It was.
That's his.
It was Salters.
That's his first reception as a Central Catholic Ram playing varsity football. He's a sophomore. Great kid. Jackson just fishing, looking for a hole to get through there.
Yeah, tiptoeing a little bit. What do you call that, east and west instead of north and south?
6.
One step forward and about 4 or 5 steps side to side there. Couldn't find the hole he was looking for, so it'll be 3rd and 6. Rams on their own 25. Knight drops back. He's looking. He's going to tuck. He's going to run. Didn't like what he saw. Takes a big hit there. Brought down by number 37 and number 9.
And number 9, Malichewski, if I'm pronouncing it right.
Yep.
Big hit there.
Lead tackler and then covered up by 37, Will Schultz, excuse me. Rams looking to punt this one away. That'll be Zach Simmons back there. Simmons slated this year to handle most of the punting duties and extra points, field goal opportunities. Also kicking for the Rams is Liam Anderson. Bit of a specialist on kickoffs, and he'll probably go for some of the longer field goals.
And Owen back for the Papermakers. Oh, bad snap.
Problem on the long snap here.
Oh, no. Well, that's unfortunate with the safety.
That's not. Well, that's something you hope to forget pretty quick.
Well, yeah. Well, you don't want to get in the habit. You start making mistakes early, and you've seen the mental aspect of these games where mistakes just continue to cascade, and before you know it, you've mistaken your way completely out of a game.
That's one of those early season type of things. That'll get figured out here as things keep rolling forward.
But considering the play of the defense in that first drive,
yeah,
it could be the only points they put on the board, at least in the first quarter.
Steve, I like your attitude about that.
It's optimistic. I've always been an optimistic kind of guy.
That's even aggressive optimism. I like that. That's saying this defense is going to shut these guys out. They did look good in that first drive, though.
So Goins again back to receive this kick, along with Trevor Bentley. Actually going to kick it off.
On a beautiful night here at Hillsborough Stadium. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Score right now on the covered safety. Camas has 2, Rams 0.
It's like a soccer match score.
It is so far.
And number 1, Trevor Bentley.
So we had Owen and Bentley back to receive. Is that right?
That's right.
Rams taking their time with this. Here we go.
Oh, big kick.
That is fantastic.
All the way down to the 15.
Trevor Bentley's going to try to bring that back from the 15. Has a hole through the middle there. Brought down from behind.
Bentley on the return.
About a 30-yard return. Nice job by Bentley. And that kick was a bit of a line drive, so it's a little bit harder to cover on the line drives.
Brought down by Austin Hill. Another fantastic tackle by him. Caught him from behind. That was good. So Papermakers here in their second drive right now, starting from their own 46-yard line. Schultz is in the backfield, goes to the flat, catches the pass for Kyle. Gets around the corner there, working his way down the sideline. Not sure where he stepped out. Officials are going to say that he stepped out on the Rams 46, so he'll be just short of the first down.
Pretty impressive run by Schultz when you consider, he's a pretty big kid. When he turned that corner, he put on some speed. I think it even surprised the defender, his ability to get around the corner.
It worked that well.
2nd and 2 on the 40.
Kyle Allen just making the easy passes right now.
Well, you got to build confidence.
You got to build some confidence there. Allen hands off to Schultz again. Going to push the pile a little bit there. Gets it down to the Rams 41-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Papermakers.
Will Schultz on the
Billy
carry.
Schultz for the Papermakers there, just leading the charge, just plowing over Rams, creating that hole for Schultz.
Let's see what this Rams defense does to adjust there. Papermakers really stacking up.
Big rush, got to him.
Huge rush.
Wow.
Allen's pass goes just wide of number 21 there, intended for Owen.
Owen looked like he was going to do a one-handed number there. Nice job by that front defensive line for the Rams, getting to Allen, and even though he got the pass off, he also got a little bit of Ram introductions there.
That was Travis West on the coverage there, helping to break up that pass. Second and 10. Allen's pass and complete to number 13, brought down by number 9. That'll be Austin Hill again.
Sturbell on the reception.
Austin Hill racking up the tackles here today.
3rd down and 5.
Sturbell's a big kid, 6'4", 175. Big frame on him.
They don't grow them small up there in Camas. So here we are, 3rd and 5. 5:52 left to go in the first quarter. Camas leading by 2. Kyle Allen drops back, has time, sees a man in the middle there. Pass complete, big hit by number 47 to knock him down, but
Rushal with a great catch, able to maintain
Rushal's going to get the
possession.
first down on that.
Pass is complete to Ryan.
You know who's been quiet is
That was Ricky White there.
Elijah Winston on defense. Number 34, returning senior, and he was an impactful player last year, but so far quiet here in the first quarter.
He was on that rush. Let's see if you call his number there, almost.
Pass is complete from Tyler Allen.
Ricky White over there along with Alex Wolverton.
And that's Owen on the reception, and, Allen's getting some confidence.
2nd down and 5.
Now it doesn't seem like they're afraid to have him pass anymore.
So 2nd and 5, 5:10 left to go here in the first quarter. Papermakers almost in the red zone, and Rams looking to make a big stop here. Allen passes.
Big hit.
Crushing hit.
Rushal got introduced.
That would be Kitan Oladapo.
Wow.
Oladapo out for most of last season with an injury, and
Wow.
I think that was a little bit of a welcome back
That
right
was
there. Remember
big
me?
hit.
Remember me?
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for this.
When both feet leave the ground like that, it's a pretty good hit.
That was a shot. So Papermakers backed up on the devastating tackle by Oladapo.
Big rush. Nice job
Huge
there.
rush right there. Allen fights to stay up, brought down by half the Rams defense.
Half the round. The one on top was Scroggins. But like you said, there was about 4 of them stacked on him. So.
Scroggins, and I also saw Henry Vesend jumping up there, getting pretty excited about that one. Number 51. Papermakers now looking at something very different than what they had 2 downs ago. 4th and 16, 3:50 to go. Allen's going to go for it here. Rolls to his left. He's looking long down there. Is that Rashad? Oh my.
Looks like they'll get the first down.
That was 21. That was Drake Owen, one of his returning starters, wide receiver.
Great route. Bit of a timing route there.
Yeah. Wrapped up short of the first down, but managed to break free, move the chains.
Well, as a defensive player, that's kind of a kick in the gut there.
That
that work.
That hurts, especially after the previous 2 downs with some spectacular reverse yardage there. So Schultz is going to run this one out to the left side. Brought down on the sideline by number.
Ball carried by Will Schultz.
Hard to tell there, the mix.
2nd and 9.
I thought it was Jackson, but it shouldn't be.
No, might have been 47 actually. Ricky White, I think, with that one. 2nd and 10. 3:29 left to go in the first quarter. Allen drops back, rolls to his right, looking deep in the end zone. Has a man who's open. 21,
right
Owen.
on his hands. Right on his hands. Allen to Owen. Great pass. Flag on the play, though, right there about the 17-yard line.
Coach Pine signaling that that's coming back. Let's see what this is here.
Illegal procedure on the offense. Not enough down the line. A 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty on an illegal procedure.
Wow.
Lucky break for the Rams there.
Definitely a blessing. You know, I saw Rushal kind of dragging underneath, and I thought they were going to throw it to him because he was wide open too. So to see that pass go to the end zone, I was
yeah, Owen just had a great release there. So the Rams with a great chance here to make another stop here and keep points off the board. It'll be 2nd and 15. 3:23 to go. Allen rolls right, then tosses left, just outside the reach of Schultz.
Schultz was open. They did that play action, and no one followed him out to the flat.
3rd and 15. Ball on the Rams 21. 3:17 to go in the first quarter.
Really, all in all, the Papermakers pretty good execution for their first contest.
I'm impressed with Allen.
Yeah.
Very poised, making smart throws. Toss to the end zone there a few minutes ago was fantastic. Allen goes, has pressure. Catches 21. That's Schultz. No, that's Owen. I'm sorry.
Owen again, right?
Pass is complete from
Great play call. They
Owen.
Leaves right and left.
That's an interesting play. I haven't seen
4th and 4.
the motion
Ball from
across the
10.
formation. Pulled that
Get a little rub there.
that DB and then created the space there.
So it's 4th and 4. They're going to hand to Schultz, who goes left and then tries to cut back inside.
This will be
Brought down. It
interesting.
is
Mark.
going to be
Run
close.
by Will Schultz.
I'm not seeing signaling from the Rams players that
Well, the yellow line extended will be short, so it looks short.
and it's not a first down. Ball is going to be turned over. That's a Rams football right there.
Great job there by that Rams defense. Dodging a bullet with the touchdown pass callback for the illegal procedure, which is.
Speaking of dodging a bullet, you ever had to paint a room?
I've had to paint a room, but I'd rather hire out. I'm looking for recommendations.
If you're looking to dodge a bullet, you should talk to one of our title sponsors for Ram TV this season. That would be Hunt Painting. Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV. Now in their third generation of students at Central Catholic, Hunt Painting is happy to continue to be a part of the Central Catholic family. Hunt Painting is hoping for another great year of success on and off the field for all of the Central Catholic students. Hunt Painting at huntpainting.com. You can also give them a call at 503-245-5149.
Flag down on the play. Looks like it'll go against the Rams. As the
False start. Number 67 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
That'll make it
We're
first.
at half the distance to the goal.
Well, while we were talking about painting there, Rams painting themselves a little bit farther back towards their own end zone. False start by Malika. Oh, my gosh. Help me on that one, Steve. Fiafi. Thank you.
Fiafi. Oh, boy.
That was close. Great grab
That
there by
was
Corbin
close.
Williams.
Williams, yep.
Corbin Williams.
That was a battle of stretching right there.
Fail-me-offy.
Famiafi, thank you.
Fail-me-offy. Right, Chuck?
Good
A
enough
thumbs
for
up.
6
Fine.
yards.
Thumbs up by
2nd and
Chuck.
7.
So no gain, but nearly tipped and possibly
2nd and
intercepted.
11.
Scoreboard in the stadium here is saying 2nd and 10, but according to the field markers, it's 2nd and 11. There it goes. They've updated now. 2 minutes to go. Knighton nearly back in the end zone. Hands off.
It's Curtis there on the handoff.
Number 27 gains a few.
Ball carried by Greg
Look at-
Curtis.
Looking at 3rd and 5 now.
For 2 yards. 3rd and 5.
Short time left in the first quarter, minute 35.
Pretty important play. I mean, they're all important, but 3rd and 5 They need to get something going, and they're so deep in their territory that even a punt will put Camas in another great position.
Just chip for a little first down here, and then no, Knighton's there. There it is. Oh, Boyd, number 17 for the Papermakers, sniffing that one out big time. Luke Bruno.
Nice grab by Curtis, able to hold on to it. And that forward progress should give him the first down.
Bruno, though, all over that.
Oh, my eyes are way off. Not even close to the first down.
Not close, but closer.
Closer. Thanks
Closer.
for the bailout. Very appreciated, Tom. Thank you.
4th and 3. Rams looking to punt this one away.
And Owen back for the Papermakers.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Well, Camas with the benefit of another safety.
Ball went out the end zone. That'll be a safety.
Well, that's just something you don't see every day, Steve.
No, you don't. You don't want to see it every day. You know, sometimes consistency is good, but in this situation,
this is not one of those situations where you're looking for repeat offenses on that one.
Well, let's look at the silver lining. It's only 4 points. It's only 4 points.
And the Papermakers offense has yet to score.
Has yet to score.
Yeah. So,
well, they scored, but it didn't count. So it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So.
Well, you know, it's time. It's going to be time for some serious defense here to wrap up the last bit of this quarter. And, you know, whenever you're thinking about defense, I start thinking about fences. And if I'm thinking about fences...
Oh, man, I think about Pacific.
Pacific Wire and Fence. Pacific Wire and Fence is a Schoenheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. They're a supporting sponsor here at Ram TV. From backyards to ball fields, from prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence. PacificFence.com. Their phone number is 503-233-6248.
I may have to give them a call. I rented a Bobcat the other day to do some minor excavation work around the house. Fence got in the way somehow. So.
Sounds like you need a new fence from Pacific Fence, and you probably have it painted by the great folks over there at Hunt Painting.
You're probably right. It's the twofer.
You can probably just sit back and enjoy a cold beverage while that's going on. It sounds like a good Saturday afternoon.
Last time I rented a Bobcat, too.
Yes, sir. Rams kicking off. It's going to be number 1 there.
That's Bentley. Bentley with some room.
Makes a nice turn there. Brought down by number 90. No, check that.
Still
Number 30.
on his feet.
Travis West with the tackle.
Tackle by Travis West. It'll be first and 10.
So the defense is going to have another hill to climb, if you will.
That was almost a 40-yard return there by Bentley.
It's 2 special teams returns that will get talked about at halftime, I'm sure.
Yeah, we might start having to talk to Chuck about how many yards Bentley has on return so far today.
Well, I can take a look here.
Let's not kick it to that guy.
Well, or Owen, or so they got a new back in there. That's Yakub. Randy Yakub.
Sophomore.
Allen a pass again. That's to Owen.
Pass is complete from Kyle Allen to Drake Owen. First down.
So Camas had 7 pass attempts, completed 4 of those.
Wait, did you just see the shot that Nazir Fair put on Kyle Allen after that one?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he kind of pinwheeled him out of the.
And that concludes the first
He might have even gotten a little warning on that one. That was
Central Catholic Rams 0.
Introducing himself.
It's
always good with the young.
Nice, hi, how you doing?
So check with the stats as I look through this. Looks like for Central Catholic there was 6 pass attempts, only 3 completed for 44 yards, 7 rushes for 72 yards total. And for Camas there were 7 pass attempts, 4 completed for 43 yards, 6 rushes for just 21 yards, 64 yards total. But, you know, like the scoreboard indicates, Central Catholic giving them 2 safeties.
Giving them 4 easy points there.
You know, if we had a stat booth or a stat team, they'd have to go way back in the archives to find out the last time one of the Central Catholic quarters ended at 4-0.
I'll bet there's some folks around the league tonight that are looking at that score on Oregon Live going, how in the world did you get to 0-4 after one quarter?
Yeah. Oh, they got the soccer match.
Yeah.
They got the wrong one up.
Wrong feed.
Well, they got the PA system cranked up here.
Yeah, it must be free earplugs night here at the stadium. Everybody going home with a migraine.
The paper maker's in good field position to start the drive.
Ball on the Rams' 15-yard line. Oh, snaps low to Allen. He passed to pick it up there. Missed tackle by the Rams. Allen going almost all the way down. Brought down by number 43. Malachi Salou, linebacker there. Saving the touchdown. Ball gets all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Interesting, Tom. Schultz is out. Yakub has been in for this series. Don't know if they're resting him or if something might have happened.
Well, he's playing some defense tonight as well. Oh, Yakub.
Stuffed.
Ball carried by Randy Yakon.
51 and 58 for the Rams right there with that tackle. That'd be Henry Vicend and Nazir Fair.
7-yard line.
Out, Camas.
Looks like Camas is going to call a timeout here, Steve.
Think it over a little bit. You know, the Rams defense seems to stiffen up closer to the goal lines. Going to think it over. That was the third tackle for a loss by that Rams defense.
Well, as Camas contemplates what to do, ball on the Rams 7-yard line. It's 2nd and 7.
Kind of a flat first quarter. I mean,
Everybody's just kind of,
feeling their way through.
It's obviously early in the season. A couple of powerhouses here matching up, trying to sort their way through what to do about some things.
It's kind of like the Mayweather-McGregor fight, just kind of seeing what the other one's got.
Well, I'm waiting for the 9th round. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's right, Chuck. Last year, by this time, Camas had really jumped out to a insurmountable lead.
On their way to that state championship in Washington last year. Well, Camas is back after the timeout. Again, ball on the 7-yard line, 2nd and 7. Allen's going to flip it back to number 8. Reverse there. Missed tackle. He
has a blocker, but goes down short of the goal line.
Yes. Ryan Rushall.
Yeah, big hit there.
On the reverse.
Yeah, Wolverton with a big hit, stopping him short of the goal line. And I didn't know who the defensive back was, but the defensive back was able to turn him inside.
What do you think? You think Allen calls his own number here?
Yep.
Nope.
Oh,
going to Yakub, who's again going to get tackled for a loss of yardage.
Great effort there by that defense. Now what do you kick a field goal to give you 7 points?
You know, when you're a sophomore out there on varsity, that's not the stats you want to be putting up. And he'll go back out to the sideline here, probably bringing Schultz back in.
Looks like they'll bring the kicking team in.
No, you're right.
Careful, because Rushall is the holder.
Andrew Boyle in the kick.
Boyle's kick is up, and it is good.
Kick is good.
Well,
hey, we're back to a football score now, Steve.
That was, yeah, exactly. Now the people watching the post will go, okay, they finally got that fixed.
Yeah, they got that understood.
We know in the keypad 4 and 7 often get, hit raw.
So with 10 minutes to go here in the first half of the ball game, Camas Papermakers leading 7, Rams 0.
And they really had to grind out that 7. That was the ugliest 7 points I think I've seen in a really long time.
You know, we've all seen the Magnificent 7. That was the...
This was not.
Yeah, that was not the Magnificent 7.
This is a scrappy 7. So back for the Rams, it looks like Jackson and Curtis.
Kick it off for the Papermakers is number 4, Andrew Boyle.
previous seasons, the offense sometimes starts like this, but it seems like when they can start getting their cadence going as far as picking it up a little bit, they seem to be more successful. It seems a little bit more deliberate than in the past. I don't know if it's play calling is slower or if it's, on purpose to avoid mistakes.
It's all about rhythm. Doyle's kick is deep. Greg's going to receive. Greg makes a cut, gets over the 20. He's weaving over the 25. Now brought down on the 28-yard line for the Rams. Probably about a 15-yard return there.
Nice run
maybe
there by
a little
Greg.
more. Greg Curtis with a couple good runs so far today. Well, let's see what Knighton and company have in store right now.
Looks like it'll be Curtis joining Knighton in the backfield.
.9:56 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Handoff to Curtis.
Ooh.
Brought down to the line of scrimmage.
Big hit there by Malachewski.
Greg Curtis on the carry.
Met him at the hole from that linebacker position.
Ball still on the 28-yard line. 2nd and 10. No change in formation from the Rams.
2 deep safeties for Camas, too.
A pass to Curtis in the flat, who tries to make a move. He's wrapped up.
Wow.
Cade Knighton to Greg Curtis. Pass is complete.
Great tackle there. That was Dawson Ingram getting out there quick to shut that down for the
Loss of
Papermakers.
4, 3rd and 14.
So Curtis brought down on the 24-yard line. Loss of 4. 3rd and 14 now. 8:51 left to go in the first half. Rams empty the backfield. 4 receivers up on the far side of the field.
It's like a pass to me.
Knighton looking at number 4.
Pass is incomplete to
Overthrows Logan.
But good coverage there. Looks like Isaiah Abdul. Great coverage there.
Yeah, did a great job of jamming up Vincenzo. So Rams going to punt this one away after a stalled drive there.
Zach Simmons to punt.
Owens will be back, and Owens given us trouble all night long.
Owens and Bentley. Oh, and
Another high snap. He does get it off.
Simmons able to get this one away. Ball takes a good ram bounce. Look at it go.
Great ram bounce.
All the way down to the 24-yard line. Boy, Simmons, what a save-the-day play there.
Oh,
that was almost a disaster again.
We would have had a football score if it was 9 still, but, 3 safeties in one game.
Oh, boy.
That would have been
24-yard line.
well.
I think we'll be working on long snapping here for the next couple days.
So too. I think we'll be working on it at halftime.
Exactly. Early in the year.
Yep. I wonder how much room they have in the locker room down there. Launching it between the lockers.
Yeah, they might be out in the parking lot. Who knows? All right. Papermakers offense coming back on the field. It'll be 1st and 10 for them on their own 24-yard line after Simmons' punt. 8:17 left to go in the first quarter.
Like Schultz back in the backfield. So
Schultz back in the game. Allen passes. Has a man coming over the middle. Missed tackle and brought down for our first down at the Papermaker 38.
That pass to Rushall and a great pass by Allen.
Yeah, the Papermakers, I feel like we're just calling the same 4 or 5 names over and over here.
If it works, right?
If it works.
There's Owen again, breaking another tackle. His
Great-
yards after
great
catch
stiff
have
arm
got to
there.
be huge.
Brought down from behind by 41 there for the Rams. Tucker Scroggins.
1st and 10 on the 32 for the Papermakers.
Ball all the way down now on the Rams' 32-yard line after the run from Owens. Check that, Drake Owen.
And looks like a false start. Nice break there for the Rams. Slow it down a little bit and move the right direction. Interesting though, that, I mean, Allen has plenty of time. The receivers are getting open. So is the offense that good, or is our defense just not hitting on all cylinders?
Well, Allen's moved back now to his own 37-yard line. Handoff to Schultz, who weaves in and out, breaks a tackle.
Still on
steps out of bounds on the 9-yard line.
Boy, strong running there by Schultz.
Senior plays running back and linebacker. 6 foot, 190 pounds. And he's flying out there.
He's got that speed.
Rams defense has to come up with something here. Ball on the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. 7:16 left to go in the half. Allen drops back, looking deep, going to go to the far pylon. Has a man.
Hitch and go to Goins, or to Owens. Or Goins at this point, the way he's been going all first half.
Going Owen. So on the pass from Allen to Drake Owen, Papermakers put another 6 on the board. Score for the moment, 13-0.
On that series, 3 for 3 passing for Camas, and the last one inning in 6 points.
To kick the extra point is number 4, Andrew Boyle.
With the exception of the pass caught in the end zone, yards after the catch was
pretty impressive,
really. Really impressive.
14, your Central Catholic Rams 0.
Or just yards after contact, because the way Schultz was running.
Big stiff arm.
Join us at halftime today for our first halftime spirit.
So your score with 7 minutes to go, 7:10 to go here in the first half. Camas Papermakers leading 14, Rams 0.
And keep in mind, the Rams really kind of have to put something together here headed into halftime, because the Papermakers get the kickoff to start the second half. So
that's exactly right. Why don't we take a moment here while we're turning things around to thank our title sponsor again. That would be the great folks over at Hunt Painting. You know, Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV. They've, I know, been a sponsor for a while now. Now in their 3rd generation of students in Central Catholic, Hunt Painting is happy to continue to be a part of the Central Catholic family. They hope for another great year of success on and off the field for the Central Catholic students and athletes. HuntPainting.com. You can find them right down there on Macadam Avenue. And if you need to give them a call, the number is 503-245-5149. Hunt Painting, thanks again for being a great title sponsor for the 2017 Ram TV.
So Jackson and Curtis back for the Rams to receive. Well, the sun is gone, the lights are on, and I think the temperature is probably cooled down a little bit. We can't tell because somebody turned up the heat in here. But it's probably cooled down, a little more comfortable out there, I think, for the players.
A little sauna action going in here.
Mm-hmm.
Deep kick.
Curtis again. Just kind of weaves into that hole, didn't he?
Yep.
Returning the kick, Greg Curtis.
Curtis with the run brings it out to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
23-yard line where the Rams will take over 1st and 10.
I mean, do you keep the same approach, or do you try to do more of that read option that they've really done, executed quite well over the years?
Mm-hmm. Well, we got Jackson in the backfield again. It's a run by Jackson.
Good
Cuts
running
through
there.
traffic. Oh, keeps his legs driving. He has the first down, still going.
Boy, those paper makers are really working hard on getting that ball out.
You know, I've seen Miles Jackson working out before. That is a strong kid.
Well, just right there, I think
Let
he
me-
had 6 of them on his back.
Let me tell you, yeah. Powered that thing all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Much better cadence, really quick back on the ball.
First and 10 for the Rams. Knighton fires a bullet to number 4 there.
Gate 19 to Zenzo Logan.
That's Logan, and
Be a loss of 2.
but you're right, it was a bullet. It got out there quick. Papermaker's good at reacting to those quick passes to the outs and really kind of blowing it up.
I wonder if we're going to see the Rams speed up a little bit here. 6:24 left to go in the first half. Score here from Hillsborough Stadium. Papermakers 14, Rams 0. Rams with the ball on their own 35, 2nd and 11. Knighton pulls back the handoff.
Oh,
Intended for Silas Starr, and you hear the crowd calling for a flag, but they're not going to get one.
3rd and 11.
yeah, he was pretty well covered, and I mean covered by really covered. But, in all that traffic, it's hard to see that.
It looked like Hunt Painting might have painted that defender onto him. I'm not sure.
It was pretty seamless coverage there. Not a lot of flaws in that one.
So 3rd and 11 here for the Rams. Ball on their own 35. Knight drops back.
Good
Looking
protection.
outside. He's
Good
got
ball.
Silas
Starr
Starr
with a
goes
great
up
run.
for a fantastic catch.
Climbing the ladder.
Full
To go up and
extension,
get that
hauls
one.
that one in. That's a
Good for a first down.
See, that's the big play you need. People stepping up like
Ball
that. So
placed at the 42-yard line.
it's a 25-yard, 35-yard reception, I think. Rams keeping that drive alive. Now in Papermaker territory on the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. 5:40 left to go here in the first half.
play like that stretches that defense a little bit too, kind of getting complacent, filling the box.
Knighton hands off.
Curtis.
Curtis, who bounces down to the 41-yard line. So it'll be a gain of 1 or 2 there.
Good for 1 yard.
1 yard, they're saying. Rams looking to get this drive over the end zone here and put some points on the board before the half. Curtis still in the backfield with Knighton. There'll be a handoff to Curtis. Beats a tackle there, cuts back to the inside, but
Boy, bounces off, but able to.
I thought he was going to be down inside the 41-yard line, and somehow or another managed to get another 3. Yeah, they're saying 2 or 3 yards off of that, so he'll be down on the 39. It'll be 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Some good forward momentum for Curtis on that run. That Papermaker's really playing soft. There's a lot of room underneath those safeties. And the line has done a really great job protecting Knighton. And I always hate
Knighton
saying,
looks.
ooh,
Intended for number 11, Silas Starr, but tipped away.
Brings up 4th and 7.
Fourth and 7, 4:06 left to go here, Steve, in the first half.
they're going to be cardiac kids. Can you have a cardiac kid team when you've only seen a quarter and a half?
Too soon to tell, possibly, but Knighton back. Throws to
Great
Starr.
ball.
Starr has the first down. Pass complete.
Silas Starr, that's good
And
for
he-
a
I was
Ram
going to
first
say,
down.
really great route running, and Knighton looked at it the whole time. That was the play. come hell or high water at that point.
Ball will be placed on the 30
Those two have a great chemistry.
Starr with 50 yards of receiving thus far tonight. Thanks, Chuck.
And once again, Rams keeping the drive alive with a fresh set of downs here. Ball on the Papermakers 30. Knighton staring down Starr, but decides to tuck it, keeps it himself.
He does a nosedive on that one.
That was kind of a stutter slide.
I think he's probably one of those players that maybe specializes in football because I don't think he's seen a baseball field in his life based on that slide.
Tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll.
Well, on Knighton's run there, a little 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 3. Ball on the Papermaker 23-yard line. Rams looking to go here with 3:25 left to go in the first half.
Nice decision by Knighton. There was plenty of space as the linebackers dropped.
Hands off to Jackson. Jackson has a hole. He's going for the pylon side of the end zone. Miles Jackson, touchdown Rams.
Very nice hole on that left side. And how about Jackson hitting it fast? None of that tiptoe stuff. That was blowing through the hole.
He just cut left and exploded there.
Exactly.
Well, that's fantastic. Great to see the Rams put that drive all the way together there. A couple of really icy 4th down plays there.
Icy and 3rd and long, and so it's nice to see it on a run too, because that's kind of fundamental type of football.
That's
and
Ram
big
football,
hole and
Ram
big
football
run.
right there. We're just going to punch that in. So, for the moment, your score here at Hillsborough Stadium: Rams 6, Camas 14. We'll see what Central does here with the extra point. Kick is up and good.
Nice job there. Well, Rams really have to contain their enthusiasm, and fencing contains a lot of things too.
And if you're thinking about fencing containing something and you're having trouble keeping control of it, you got to call one of our supporting sponsors, the great folks over there at Pacific Wire and Fence. Pacific Fence is a Schoenheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields and prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence, 503-233-6248. You can also catch them on the web at pacificfence.com.
And the Rams able to put up a true 7 points, not a safety field goal 7.
That was a legit 7. That was a magnificent 7.
Respectable. Yeah, there you go.
We'll circle back to that one a couple of times here, Steve.
Looks like Owen back.
Probably Owen and Bentley again if they're playing the same way they've been running it so far.
Let's see if the Rams can improve on their special teams coverage a little bit.
It's important to get back there on those guys before they build up some steam. 3:12 left to go here in the first half. Kick is deep. That's Bentley backing up for it. Going to take the reception from his own 4-yard line, gets through the middle, cuts across. He's on the far side of the field, has a head of steam, brought down on the 46-yard line. That's a 32-yard return.
Pretty much.
Is my math close on that one?
Another long return there. Now you wonder if you just adjust how you kick.
No, 38-yard return. Excuse me there.
You start adjusting how you kick it down the field because all that space. Like you said, they get a head of steam and they're off to the races.
Both those guys, Bentley and Owen, have been really flashing some speed here this evening. You can see how they're setting up for another run here. The Papermakers are a very, very legitimate program.
But hats off to Coach Eagle for keeping the dream alive season after season, not a one-hit wonder.
Exactly right. Allen's pass there to number 21, Drake Owen. Gain of about 6 or 7. Looks like 7 on that one. So it'll be 2nd and 3. Papermakers in Ram territory on the 48-yard line.
Boy, the Rams really not protecting the deep ball.
Oh, Steve, you said that out loud.
And, he dropped it, but thank goodness.
Steve.
Well, I mean, just an observation. I'm supposed to color, right?
Ooh.
That was color.
Well, no more play calling for you.
No more pointing out the obvious.
That was like our play earlier.
Oh.
Third and 3.
On the incomplete pass, Steve, it's still 3rd and 3 now. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Give me a complex.
2:28 to go here in the first half.
Going to start saying, well, there's 11 players on both sides of the ball.
Fact.
Schultz.
Allen hands off to Schultz. Schultz bounces to the right side of the field in traffic. Stood up by the Rams defense, and he will be brought down for probably about a 2-yard loss, I'm thinking.
And from the pile over there, it looks like it took about 9 Rams to finally bring him down.
Loss of 1.
Well, now a timeout by the Rams. Good clock management there, Coach Pine.
Well, if it's a timeout here in the first half, that's another opportunity for me to thank our title sponsor for Ram TV.
I agree.
That would be Hunt Painting. Hunt Painting, fantastic folks over there, by the way. They're proud to help sponsor Ram TV. They're now in their 3rd generation of students at Central Catholic. And as we've stated several times here, they are extremely happy to continue being a part of the Central Catholic family. Wishing all the student athletes and students out here great success in the year ahead. HuntPainting.com. You can find them over there at 7400 Southwest Macadam Avenue in Portland. Phone number is 503-245-5149. Hunt Painting, we thank you so much. Title sponsor here in the 2017 season of Ram TV.
Well, Tom, I didn't realize, I've been out a little bit, but I didn't realize the title sponsors got their logo in the middle of the field. That's pretty good.
That's pretty close there. It's you at least get the first initial of your.
Well, yeah. I thought that was the idea. So now everybody watching the game sees the H is going to think of.
Just remember when you see the big H in the middle, that's Hunt Painting right there.
Receiving for the Rams, 21, Miles Jackson.
All right, 4th and 4 here. Ball on the 49. Papermakers punting it away. Fair catch called.
It's like Curtis there.
Fair catch at the
So 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's see what the Rams can do. I think they have 1 timeout left. If I look over there, it says 1 timeout left. That's the value of the first down, that clock stop.
Number 54 for the Rams over here on the near side of the field. You might not be able to see him at home, but that's Andrew Myers bringing the students to their feet. Getting loud for this 2-minute drill here.
2-minute drill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they got some talent, and really, if you want to have a 2-minute drill with the receiver cord that the Rams have, it's a good group to have out there. And if the line can keep the Papermakers at bay and give Knighton some time, this could get fun.
Got Silas Starr up there at the top of the field. Near side here, Salters, Logan, and probably Hill.
Miles Jackson.
Run through the middle there, Miles Jackson. Gain of about 4, maybe 5 yards.
6-yard pickup.
Well, actually, we'll call that
2nd
6
and
yards
4.
where it's going to be spotted there. 2nd and 4 for the Rams. Ball on their own 20-yard line.
Good star on the top of your screen, saying something tonight, and
Seeing
just
something
going to
he
lay
likes
it out there.
Oh, he's going for it all.
Incomplete.
Knighton's pass is incomplete.
So you got to have something a little more discreet as far as, because yelling back and forth gives it away a little bit, doesn't it?
I got my guy. Just give it to me.
Just throw it out there.
Little schoolyard play call there.
Right. Exactly. Just huck it. I'll get there.
And he can. He's got some wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Rams on their own 20-yard line. Minute 24 left to go in the first half. 3rd and 4. Miles Jackson in the backfield there to the left of Cade Knighton. Student section getting loud. Knighton looking, going through his progression here. Sends
Nice
it
catch
sends
and
it
out
up
of
tall,
bounds.
and that's going to be Vincenzo Logan.
Oh, looks like his foot was on the line.
Pass was ruled out of bounds.
Looks like there's some dispute.
Vincenzo Logan. 4th and 4.
So 4th down. I mean, really, you got to punt because you cannot give the Papermakers an opportunity to put points on the board. Again, headed into
On the
halftime.
punt for the Rams, Zach Simmons.
So Simmons will punt.
Papermakers, number 21, Drake Owen.
Let's see what the snap does. It's been an exciting first half relating to punt snaps.
Steve, I'd caution you to say some things out loud.
No, I mean, it has been exciting. I mean, Captain Obvious. Is that why Chuck rolled his eyes too?
Let's look for something.
Believe me, I used to punt snaps. When you got that guy bearing, or snap for punts, you got
It's-
that guy bearing down on you, you got a lot going through your mind.
That is not high school. I don't think you get hit, but still, it's. Oh dear.
Nice bounce. Owens picks it up. Everyone had
Owens.
relaxed. This could be trouble.
You're kidding me. Oh my goodness.
Drake Owen on the return.
Drake Owen looking like he was just going to let that go and just whipped it.
That was talk about schoolyard play. He
Yeah,
was
that
playing
was
coy, wasn't it?
I know.
Oh, I'm not. Don't pay attention to me.
Don't mind me. I'm just back here going to let that bounce. Nope.
Yep.
Papermakers take over on the 17-yard line, 1st and 10.
59 seconds left to go. Papermakers capitalizing on Owen's terrific speed there.
If we knew that was going to happen, we should have just gone for it on 4th down.
Captain Obvious. There you go. I like that one.
Well,
That is.
I don't bring this hat for anything.
That's perfect.
Captain's hat.
Ball on the Rams 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Papermakers right now. Allen
Oh, they
drops
come
back,
with the
has a ton
blitz.
of pressure there. Winston,
What is going on?
hold on.
Lamar Winston, somehow he got the ball.
Winston somehow or another.
Elijah Winston,
The
sorry.
Rams recover.
It was Winston, and I couldn't see who else it was that swept across. Put a ton of pressure on Allen from the back there.
Oh, my. Because I'm looking this way to the left of your screen, and I didn't know what was going on over here.
2nd down.
Did he just grab it out of his hand?
Pass is rolled incomplete.
Oh, that's
Papermakers
disappointing.
retain the ball, be 2nd and 10. I can have your attention.
Hold on here. What was it?
The
What just
Hurricanes
They called it
bucket
incomplete.
$1,580.36.
Oh, that's a heartbreak.
That might be one if you're watching on Ram TV. I think you can go back and you can get your own replay. Actually, you got a text. Maybe somebody's telling you what the replay is.
Incomplete pass is the ruling on the field. So what looked like something incredible is just another play in the game log here. Ball still on the 17. Papermakers have it. 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. 2nd and 10. We'll see if Allen's a little bit shaken up, though, after all of that excitement.
Oh, yeah, he was under a lot of pressure there.
He's saying something. He's walking around there, talking to his line.
Can you guys please block? That's what I would. Oh, Captain Obvious again. I'm sorry.
Hey, you see that Elijah Winston guy over there?
Yeah. Keep an eye.
Keep him away from me.
Maybe the two of you can work on that
Do
one.
me a favor.
Yep. Oh, 34.
34, yep. Ryan Dahl's old number.
Speaking of which, Ryan Dahl played very well for the Beavers, even in
Boy.
that loss.
Yeah,
Impressive.
what a talent.
Represents the school well.
So Schultz in the backfield next to Allen here. 2nd and 10 for the Papermakers. Allen rolls to his left, looking for everything here. Has a man down on the 2-yard line, bounces in and out of the hands of.
Pass was incomplete.
Looks like intended for Owen. Probably the only bad play he's had in the first half. Missing that.
Holding on the offense, number 80.
Hey, and how about that? Thanks to a little laundry, we got a holding call here. It's going to back the Papermakers up a bit. 44 seconds left to go. Chuck's over there fiercely working on his first half stat recap.
Second and 25 for the Papermakers. And ball's on the 32.
You know, with a 14-7 lead, do you risk it now with 44 seconds, or you're just satisfied with maybe handing it off to Schultz? And
Timeout, Camas.
I think
Looks
they're
like
gonna, I think they're going to talk about that right now,
Exactly.
Steve.
Out was out.
well, you know, if they're listening to the Ram TV, they probably think, yeah, that guy said maybe we should figure out what we're going to do
We
here.
should probably have a plan here.
Yeah, let's figure out what we're going to do. But it's nice to see the score deficit only 7 going into halftime. A 14-0 would have been problematic.
Well, and if you take away the field goal and the couple of bad snaps there on some punts, it's
absolutely.
Other than a couple of missteps there, it's a very, very tight game. Actually,
But,
even with that, it's a tight game, I should say.
No, that's true. And, coming off of last year's game where we really got it handed to us, this is refreshing. So
it's exciting to see these guys out here. I know that, from talking to some of the players and some of the coaches, they've had a fantastic summer here in the Rams program, getting ready for this season, really retooling some things and just looking to build on the legacy of this program. They had a great camp over at Raleigh a couple weeks back over there at the coast. Just came back from that, and all I kept hearing was just positive about the brotherhood of this team and the camaraderie and how they're really working together and looking forward to a great season.
That's encouraging, especially starting the season to, kind of have that feel. Sometimes it takes a whole season to kind of get that worked in.
Especially with a lot of young players in some key roles here, too. Allen drops back, flags in the air, has a man alone in the end zone.
And a touchdown pass. Ushal. How about the arm on Allen, though? That was.
I'm going to guess that with the flag that's going to come back.
We have illegal substitution on the offense.
Illegal substitution.
Wow.
Second down.
But a fantastic ball by Allen.
Feels like we've had this papermaker second down now for a while.
Yeah, that keeps. It's just longer and longer.
It's the second down that won't stop. 2nd and 25. Ball is now all the way back on the 32.
Looks like Coach Eagle coming out to discuss that one.
Coach Eagle's a little interested in maybe how that call was arrived at.
And that's one of the discussions you have at halftime. It's like, we scored 2 additional touchdowns out there that were called back by penalties. This game would have been a lot different.
Yeah.
Players need to be careful about cramping up. I watched a game last night on Root TV, Garfield against Archbishop Murphy, and by the third quarter, it seemed about every other play, those kids were cramping up.
Really?
So
just the heat?
Just the heat, and, the first game, and, the exertion.
It's different. So much of the game has changed now with the practicing, with the tackling, with, making sure you're not going full speed all the time to reduce the amount of injury in practices. And so really you don't get that full speed experience until that first game of the season. Pass looked like it was tipped or deflected there. Tons of pressure there from the Rams defense.
When you're at it, affects the timing. Timing really in any sport is so important.
Mm-hmm. Steve, you're not going to believe this. It's 3rd down now, 3rd and 40.
Oh, wow. Chuck, you won that bet that it would actually come.
3rd and 40. Papermaker's all the way back on the Ram 48-yard line. This is probably a fantastic stat drive for the Rams defense right now. 32 seconds. Nice to get a turnover right here. Why don't you call the turnover play, Steve?
Okay.
There you go, stuffed in the middle, 43.
And he used that last time out.
Up with the tackle.
And he does. Coach Pine, good clock management, calling timeout, 22 seconds left.
That was Malachi Salou there with the tackle.
Timeout, Central Catholic. Their final timeout of the half.
Now would be a great time to snap over the kicker this way. If we're going to be snapping over the kicker, let's go both ways with this.
Let's see that equally distributed here.
Exactly. I think it's called
turnabout's fair play.
Yeah,
right?
There you go.
Yeah. Just keep it working back and forth. Well, you couldn't ask for a better night to start the football season out here. I'm looking at the flag at the end zone of the stadium. There is 0 breeze. It is a still blue sky night as the sun's gone down. There was a little breeze earlier, but it's pretty much died out. Great crowd came down here from Camas tonight. They've filled out their side of the stands. Of course, the Rams packing it for their home opener here.
And Brick House playing in the background.
A little Brick House. Exactly. see Elijah Winston out there dancing to a little brick house.
Yeah, it kind of gets you grooving, doesn't
He's
it?
kind of getting some swagger going.
Hopefully, he gets Williams grooving as he's back to receive this punt.
Corbin's quick.
Number 13, Corbin Williams.
I believe he was a member of the Central Catholic relay team and did pretty well last track season.
Well, let's see what he's got. Oh, big rush.
Big rush, almost deflected there. That one's going to bounce short.
Uh-oh. Oh, touchback.
Yep.
Follow through the touchback. The Rams will take over on the 20-yard line, first and 10.
Rams will have maybe one shot.
Do you go with some trickeration, or is it too much of a risk, Of course, he's got some talented receivers out there.
You don't. I don't know. What do I know? I don't call plays, but you come out here and you're playing big schools, big teams, and you're opening games, and you're not taking an easy path into your season. Why not come out here and sling it around?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's why we're not calling plays.
That's why we don't call plays. Well, I can live with that, I suppose, Steve.
It looks like there's going to be a flag on the play. All they want to do is kneel down.
Yep.
There's no foul on the play.
Okay. He's
just
practicing for later.
Just kidding. That was fun to slow this down.
Yep, because that series of second down plays didn't slow it down enough. We needed to slow it down a little bit more.
Exactly right. Well, as time runs out here on the first half, I see that Chuck, our statistician here, has handed you a sheet.
I have got a sheet, and I've got my decoder ring. So Central Catholic, 8 for 23 passing attempts, 129 yards in the air, and 50 yards rushing. Total of 179 total offense in the first half. Looks like Starr was the leading receiver, and Jackson led in rushing. For Camas, 13 of 22 on passing, 116 yards and 61 yards on the ground, and 177 yards total.
So your total offense stats are pretty evenly matched, actually.
Pretty evenly matched. But it was Owen and Rushal and Allen that really kind of ruled that second quarter. Anyway.
I think that was really the story of the first half for the Papermaker, certainly, and some of the story of the first half for the Rams is hopefully soon forgotten there with the
put it behind you, right?
Couple of long snaps. I'm sure they're going to talk about that at halftime, make some adjustments, and get things working. So,
and Chuck, got to give Chuck political credit on the stats there. So thank you, Chuck, even though he's already left the room. Chuck has left the room.
Chuck has left the building here. Well, Jim, who is our technician here, is driving Ram TV, is getting ready to take us kind of into the halftime here, quiet time. But before he does that, I'm going to throw him for a quick loop here and give a quick sponsor read to our title sponsor. One more time here, that would be Hunt Painting. Hunt Painting is a proud sponsor of Ram TV. Now in their third generation of students at Central Catholic, Hunt Painting is happy to continue to be a part of the Central Catholic family. They hope for another great year of success on and off the field for all the Central Catholic students and student athletes. HuntPainting.com. You can find them on the web, and you can also give them a call at 503-245-5149. While I'm at it, Jim, if you don't mind, let's give another plug to the great folks over there at Pacific Wire and Fence, a supporting sponsor for Ram TV. Pacific Fence is a Schoenheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields, prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence at 503-233-6248. You can find them on the web as well at pacificfence.com. With that, I encourage you guys to take a quick break as we do the same here in the control box. We'll join you here in about 13 minutes for the second half of this matchup here with the Camas Papermakers and the Central Catholic Rams.
is leading Barlow 28-14. Southbridge and Sheldon are tied at 6. Canby leads Reynolds 14-0. And Churchill's leading Willamette 7-0. Welcome back to the field, the visitors, the Camas Papermakers. Welcome back, your Central Catholic Rams.
Well, we're back here at Hillsborough Stadium for the second half of the Papermakers versus Rams opening season matchup here, Steve.
Opening season felt like opening season a little bit with some of the errors in the first half. But nonetheless, the Rams really hanging in this game 7-14 in a game that could have really swung when you consider 2 touchdowns by the Papermakers that were called back for penalties. But really, the Rams, they don't look bad. They just need to look like they need to sharpen up a little bit. The defense looked really impressive in the first half, able to stop some key drives with the Papermakers. So, I mean, there's some things that are encouraging, but overall, I think execution needs to be improved for the Rams.
Well, we're going to be looking to see those halftime adjustments here in this second half. It's been a pretty wild game. I mean, you were talking about stats there before we broke for the half, and it's offensively been pretty evenly matched, actually, stat-wise.
Yeah, I think it was 177 for the Rams and 179 for the Papermakers.
Might have even been the other way around.
Or vice versa. I mean,
vice
2 yards between friends.
I mean, that's
right, Tom?
that's. I'm not going to split hairs over that.
Okay. But nonetheless, like you said, it has been a pretty evenly matched game in that regard.
Well, hopefully here as we start things up in about another minute and a half, we're going to see the Central Catholic offense coming out swinging. We should be receiving the ball on this, right?
Actually, the Papermakers get the ball to open the second half. And they have some good weapons. You know, we talked about some of the returners this year that, the Papermakers lost a lot of seniors, and then some of the juniors stepping up this year, and Owens and Rushal and Allen at the quarterback position, and Schultz in the backfield. All four of those. We talked about all 4 ahead of the game, wondering what they would do, and they did everything we hoped they would.
There was also Bentley there on the a couple of those kickoff returns.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Well, Allen definitely came out here and has been impressive for the Papermakers in the first half. And
very poised when you consider, the Rams defense really able to get back there on most passing plays, at least put some pressure. He hasn't gone down, but he definitely is aware that they are back there with him.
Yeah, some of the exciting things, I was down talking to a couple of fans during the halftime break there, and really excited about seeing Miles Jackson there in the backfield, putting up a lot of yards there in the first half. Just a sophomore running the ball for the Rams, but just absolutely slicing and dicing out there. Exciting.
And showing his strength. A couple times he moved the pile about 3 yards, and that touchdown where he hit the hole and went north and south, and not so much east and west, and it was an impressive run for that touchdown.
I think my favorite one was the one where he pretty much dragged 6 or 7 of the Papermakers for an extra 5 or 6 yards there, just powering with his legs, wouldn't give up.
Some teams would call that beast mode. I'm not a fan of those teams, but some would call that beast mode, I guess.
Well, I don't know. Beast mode's kind of moved around a little bit, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're not a fan of either of those teams? No, we're not going to go there, are we? That's topic for another broadcast, I guess.
You got to be neutral here, right?
Exactly right.
But very neat that the title sponsor just happens to be Hunt Painting with that giant H in the middle of the screen. So every time that ball goes across that H,
big H in the middle of the field.
So I'm thinking Hunt Paint.
Got a little something fun going on there with Bentley and Owen.
A little discussion.
Well, yeah. Well, no, they're just kind of stacking up there in the middle of the field and then deciding which way they wanted to split.
Big kick, nice and high.
Central's going to put that one to Bentley.
And
Back in the
touchback.
end zone, which is fantastic.
Nice high kick. Fantastic when you consider how well those two have been returning it today.
Exactly. I think that's going to be a key to success here in the second half, is that the kicking game in a lot of ways.
And we have it's really cooled down in here because we open the windows, but now everyone can know what songs are playing on the field too.
Picking up a lot of the Stadium PA broadcasts. DJ's really going tonight.
Oh yeah, he's spinning the hits.
Although, actually, now that I think about it, you know who's over there running the music? That's Kevin Ramsey.
That explains a lot. Allen back to pass.
That's what's going on there. Allen's pass complete to Owen.
Allen's pass is complete.
Gets it all the way up to the Papermaker 39-yard line. First down.
First down.
Nice pickup there. A pickup of about
Ball
20.
on 39.
Trying to get a read. Was that Jackson on the far side defending it?
I think that might be actually 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schultz over the left side,
Jackson
showing
over there
speed and
playing a little
power.
bit of corner. And that was Jackson knocking him out of bounds right there.
Will Schultz on the carry.
Interesting. Yeah, Schultz he's big, but he's got some speed. He punishes when you're trying to tackle him.
So Rams making a few little changes there in the defensive scheme. Allen drops back.
Oh, good
Look at the
rush.
far side of the field. Has a man, and
He is
that's
open.
Miles Jackson in pursuit. He's fast, but is he fast enough? Not today. Touchdown Papermakers. That's number 21.
Owens again.
Drake Owen.
From Kyle Allen.
Owens again. Impressive night for Owens, and Allen's hanging in the pocket. Feeling the pressure, took a hit
Central Catholic
as he let go, and it still had enough mustard on it to get to Owens basically in stride.
So just barely scratching our way here into the third quarter, and Papermakers already putting together a solid drive, putting points on the board. Your score for the moment here, Camas 20, Central Catholic 7. Kick is up, and it's good. That'll make it 21 for the Papermakers.
21-7.
This is where coaching psychology really kicks in, because Coach Pine basically told the team, all we need is a stop, the first possession, and we'll get right back in this thing. Well, that stop quickly turned to 7 points in about, 4 plays. So now you got to keep their heads
solid
in the
drive
game.
there by Papermakers, just riding on the hands and feet there of Drake Owen.
Oh. Thanks. Laura in the booth. Laura Yeager, athletic director, helping out with some refreshments in the in the booth.
It's part of the
I didn't realize.
Ram TV weight loss program. You can drop a few pounds while you're in here calling a game.
I was going to say, I came in to do color. I didn't know I was going to shed some pounds. And I want to thank Duke Poston for allowing me the opportunity to fill in for him tonight.
I'm excited to get to work with Duke this season. That's going to be fun.
He's a fun guy.
Back to return for the Rams, Drake Curtis and Miles Jackson.
So Curtis and Jackson back deep to return here. Kick's going to go to Curtis again. Has a couple blockers here. He's going straight up the middle, cuts to the near side of the field, wrapped up, taken down on the 22-yard line.
Really deliberate running. Really didn't try to turn on the Jets there.
He's trying to get upfield and get behind his blockers, I think. So Rams starting their first drive of the second half here with the ball on their own 22-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 11-19 left to go in the third quarter.
They bring Jackson in, too. Jackson playing both ways and on special teams. Boy, look at Camas really pressing the receivers.
Yeah, they are. They are right up on it. Hand off to Jackson. Gets through the middle. He's bouncing. He's going to get spun there and brought back, but I think he
Miles Jackson on the
at
carry.
least had 2 yards of forward progress there. Yep.
A pickup of 2 yards. Makes it
2nd and 8. Ball will be on the 24-yard line now.
That Camas defense, really the two safeties, and they're back. They are back.
They're big. They're just coming through quick. Empty backfield now. Knighton takes a step back, looks. He's on the run, trying to get away, but brought down on the Rams' 14-yard line.
That's Schultz. Schultz hurting us on both sides of the ball.
Knighton is brought down by Will Schultz. 3rd and 18.
Yeah, you heard that, 3rd and 18. Not a lot of options when you're this deep in your own territory.
Well, we go back to Jackson in the backfield on Knighton's right. There'll be a handoff to Jackson, comes through the middle, gets up into the secondary a little bit, and then wrapped up in the pile. I don't know if he got back to the, he got over the 20 there.
Pickup of 6 yards.
Camas with some great defense against Rams offense that really struggling to get some continuity.
Not getting the lanes they're looking for.
Drake Elwin back to receive for the Papermakers.
So punting the ball away for the Rams right now will be number 39, Zach Simmons.
And Owens back for the Papermakers. Good snap.
Good snap. Ball is up.
Fair catch.
Fair catch called.
Fair catch by Drake Elwin. Papermakers take
Relatively
over on
short field there for the Papermakers now.
47-yard line. 1st and 10.
Well, the Rams defense definitely going to have to show a little bit of what they showed in the first quarter, really being very effective in containing the Papermakers.
Ball on their own 47-yard line, 1st and 10. 9:02 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Allen with a quick pass. Hits Owen. Right about the 50-yard line. Brought down by number 22 and number 9.
Boy, Winston coming around that defensive end and really tattooed Allen right as he was letting the ball go.
Flintroy and Hill with the tackle there. Second and 6. Camas on the Rams' 49-yard line.
Another pass.
Allen
Winston
looking to pass,
again
floats one, bounces off of Schultz's hands.
Pass is incomplete.
I think Schultz looked downfield just a brief
Little
second
too
too
soon.
early there.
That happens to the best of them, doesn't it?
Well, you know, you get that feeling of why isn't someone near me right now? What am I missing? 3rd and 6. Ram student section getting loud here, looking for a big 3rd down stop. Ball on the Rams' 49-yard line.
Some good penetration by Vicend on that defensive line the last couple plays. Him and Winston.
Schultz next to Allen in the backfield for the Papermakers. Pressure from the Rams. Tipped ball, but still caught by number 8 from the Papermakers. Rashal.
Ryan Allen's pass is complete to number 8, Ryan.
And a first down for the Papermakers. You know, the Rams.
The Rams even got a hand on that one. That was almost deflected there. That is a first down for the Papermakers, though. Ball will be marked on the 31-yard line. 8:14 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Big rush.
Allen looking for Rashal on the top side of the field there. Ball just overthrown. That'll be an incomplete pass and bring up 2nd and 10.
Salou coming off the left side, showing some speed. If Allen would have stopped to set up, Salou was going to just drill him from behind.
Allen still with Schultz in the backfield. And it's going to be Schultz running. He's got pursuit, number 18 for the Rams.
Fantastic play there. 18.
Maybe not 18. We don't have an 18 on the roster there.
19's close. Is it Henderson?
Turkowitz.
Oh, you got it on your sheet? 18?
Makes it 3rd and 13.
Maybe that's not 18. That's 16. I'm sorry. Christian Lati.
So the Rams fans really loud. The student section anyway.
3rd and 13 here. Allen drops back. Has a man on the flat. That's Owen with the ball. Almost trips and falls, but he's stuffed. A little late pushing and shoving there. But
yeah, that could have been a problem. That was borderline after the whistle there. Could you imagine? Oh,
no.
Coach Pine would come out of his skin for that.
I think
first down. So about 105 yards for the Papermakers just this far into the third quarter. Thanks, Chuck.
Is that right?
That's what Chuck says. I'm going with it.
Allen for the Papermakers really coming out here showing some stuff tonight with his receivers. And they're going to go for it. 4th and 14. Feeling their mojo. Allen with pressure here. Goes. He's got a man downfield. Tipped away.
Flag. And they'll get the interference call.
Passing plate to the flag on the play.
Well, that'll be 15 yards and a first down.
That was Austin Hill defending.
Pass interference on the defense, number 9, a 15-yard penalty that results in a first down.
Well,
tough.
They got a better view than we do.
Tough break for the Rams right there.
So I'll give them first down right about the 20-yard line.
6:20 left to go here in the third quarter.
Boy, that just takes a lot out of a defense, working so hard to get them down to 4th and 14 and to have the penalty deliver the first down, really. That hurts.
So the ball's going to be spotted on the Rams 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Rams trailing by 14 right now. 6:20 left to go in the third quarter.
Fame Oshiofi back into the center of that defense.
Rams bring everything right there. Trying to see the ball carrier. That was Schultz. Gain of 3.
Will Schultz on the carry, tackled by Austin Hill.
Second and 7, ball on the 17-yard line. Allen drops back.
Oh, big hit.
Passes to the far end of the end zone. Has a man, and that's going to be a Papermaker touchdown. Toss to number 85.
That was Shelton.
To Michael Shelton. We haven't called that number yet this game.
No.
He
6'4", 205. Big target for Allen there. Allen takes another shot, ends up on his back, doesn't even see the final result.
And with the kick being good, our score is now going to be Central Catholic Rams 7, Papermakers 28.
Well, they're definitely painting some numbers on the scoreboard this second half, I'll tell you that. 14 points, unbelievable.
And I know Chuck hasn't given you an offensive stat line on that yet, but
140 yards for Camas and 12 yards for the Rams.
Wow.
But yeah, just for the third quarter, Jim.
Yeah, Camas chasing their first half offensive numbers just
Right.
in a couple of drives there.
I wonder what their first or halftime talk was, because they came out on fire. Rams are going to have to get wild.
Curtis and Miles
Curtis
Jackson.
and Jackson.
Still a lot of time to turn things around, but need to get that turnaround happening here soon. Kick is up.
There's some speed.
Nice cut by Greg.
There you go.
Here it comes.
Cuts it back in.
Greg Curtis on the return.
Greg Curtis with a great return there. Gets the ball out to about the 35-yard line. See where it's spotted.
That's encouraging. A little bit shorter field for the Rams. They haven't seen that very much tonight.
Ball in place on the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
That might be Curtis's longest return of the night so far. It's been some tough sledding there.
And Curtis will go into the backfield. They're going to give Jackson a rest. He's been going both ways on a really hot night.
Exactly.
It takes a lot out of a guy.
What? I'm not sure what all that was.
There's a lot going on there, and
ultimately it was Curtis with the carry there.
so Logan did some sort of move right in front of the quarterback. I don't know if that was on purpose or
1 yard. 2nd and 11 for the Rams.
just trying to avoid getting hit by the snap. But
That's an interesting way of avoiding.
yeah.
5:03 left to go in the third quarter. Ball on the Rams 34, 2nd and 11. Curtis in the backfield with Knighton. Knighton's going to pass. Pass complete to number 13. Corbin Williams.
Corbin Williams.
Well, those safeties are dropping back. They're getting a little bit trying to avoid the big play, keep everything in front of them. So it's really opening up that zone right in front of them.
Rams have the ball now on their own 42-yard line, 3rd and 3. Knighton looking to pass again. Throws deep to Austin Hill.
Pass is ruled incomplete to number 4.
Hit him in the
Check
hands.
that, not Hill. That was Vincenzo Logan. Logan just couldn't quite hold on to it, so it's going to be 4th and 3. Rams are going for it. Miles Jackson in the backfield to Knighton's right.
Trying to draw him off sides, maybe.
That'd be nice.
They're getting a call in there. Camas fans getting loud over there.
Knighton will be passing here.
Around short, tipped.
Tipped and deflected, intended for number 4. That was going for Logan again.
Papermakers will take over on the 42.
So they'll take over on downs. This could get ugly really fast, Tom.
Well, you know, it's a wild way to open up the season here.
Yeah. Wild's a good word.
Not shying away from a matchup, for sure.
Well, typically they don't. I mean, some test your mettle early. They played some teams. Boy, Chuck, help me out on some of those teams that they played about 4 years ago from California.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for the life of me, I can't remember. That's what happens when you get old.
It wasn't Bishop Gorman. Who was it? It was.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah, the guys out of L.A. I'm drawing a blank on that
Yeah.
one. I know what you're talking about. Handoff to number 23. Ball is loose. Scooped up.
Picked up. Oh, nice cutback. That's Curtis.
Number 27, Curtis. Fumble recovery.
A little sparring.
There's a
going
little
on there.
after action there.
Oh, that woke up the fans.
Definitely. So that was number 23, the ball carrier. They went back to the sophomore, Yakub. Yakub's had a tough night tonight.
Yeah.
Coughed that
it's gotten
one up.
worse. What is the officials pointing? That's coming back. I wonder what the call is. I wonder if it was he was down. So apparently it was not a.
2nd and 10, so that is not a fumble on Yakub. He'll still be in the game.
Well, the fans, Ram fans, get quiet again as they line up for 2nd and 10.
Well, defense has had a taste of it. Hopefully they're looking for a little more. Second and 10 for the Papermakers. Ball on the Rams 42. Allen drops back to pass, going over the middle.
Shaw almost one-handed.
Shaw tries for a one-handed. Ball thrown just a little bit behind him there. Tried to scoop it back.
Well, the Rams are really coming. They're throwing everything at it. Leaving those DBs on an island, really.
Putting more pressure on Allen, though. He's having to release that a lot faster, make that decision quicker. Third and 10, ball still on the Rams 42. 3:33 left to go in the third quarter. Yakub in motion. Yakub takes the handoff there, bounces around on the inside. Speedy little guy gets down to the Rams 39.
Carried the ball. 4th and 6.
4th and 6. Papermakers not taking any chances. They're going to punt this one away.
I think they'll bring Williams out.
Back to receive for the Rams, number 13, Corbin Williams.
Boy, angled for the corner, tail dragger.
Takes a bounce into the end zone. That'll come back out. So with 2:41 left to go here, the Rams will start this drive from their own 20-yard line.
And really looking to get something going here in the second half. See if they can't.
They need to. Trailing by 21 right now. It's go time.
Yeah, it's going to get crazy around here.
Crazy like a crazy train.
Crazy train. 25 yards. Only 21 yards thus far in the half for the Rams.
Rams coming back out quickly here.
Empty backfield again.
Knighton lobs one up. There's PI right there for sure. Yep.
Nice call.
Intended for Calvin Salter, but thanks to a little jersey tug there by number 17 from the, let's see, Luke Bruno. Rams will advance on the penalty.
Good route. He was open.
Defensive pass interference, number 5, a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Calvin haul that one in and go.
Yeah,
he's got a big frame, and if he can really turn up a sideline, I watched him run last year. He played his freshman season, and spectacular kid and a tremendous athlete. I look forward to seeing a lot of him the next 3 years here at Central.
I'd like to see him in the next 3 minutes.
I will agree with that for sure, Steve.
All right, let's go.
Empty backfield still. Knighton drops back, makes a quick throw to the outside. That's Logan there with some great blocking.
Knighton's pass is complete.
And a flag down on the play there.
So Logan, that was
some holding.
Will Frick, number 24, with the block there, helping him out.
Injured player and a flag on the play as well.
Flag on the field.
It's like somebody's cramping.
That's number 4. That's Logan.
Holding on the offense, number 17, a 10-yard penalty, replayed first down. Timeout on the field for injury.
Yep, I see Central's trainer out there stretching a leg, so that's probably a little bit of cramping there. While we got a timeout here, why don't we go ahead and thank our Ram TV 2017 title sponsor. That would be Hunt Printing.
Or
Hunt
painting.
Printing is, Hunt Painting.
They might get into printing, though.
Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV now in their 3rd generation of students. That's a lot of students at Central Catholic. They are happy to continue being a part of the Central Catholic family. They hope for another great year of success on and off the field for all of the Central Catholic students and student athletes. That's Hunt Printing. You can find them on the web at huntprinting.com. Hunt Painting. Boy, what is going on with me, Steve? It might be time for a water break here.
Yeah, take a water break.
Yeah. Substitution. huntpainting.com. Phone number for them is 503-245-5149. So now there's a little secret in advertising there, right?
I know you're going there.
Everyone's going to remember that I said that wrong, and they're going to say, you know what? How could you get that wrong? It's Hunt Painting. Everybody's going to just remember Hunt Painting from that.
Well, and the repetition too that you worked in too also works on it too. So
that's definitely high value.
That's good. That's good. Well, they got the logo in the middle. What else? Well, not the logo, but the H.
It's not the logo. It's the big H.
Every time the ball goes by there, everyone's thinking Hunt Painting.
Exactly. Let's see if I can do better with our supporting sponsor. That would be Pacific Wire and Fence.
Yep, that's them.
You think I've got a shot with this?
Well, you started good.
Okay. Pacific Fence is a Schoenheit family business serving the Northwest since 1921. From backyards to ball fields and prisons to primary schools, Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence at 503-233-6248, or you can find them on the internet at pacificfence.com. See how I got that one right?
That was good.
I know.
That's good.
That was
way
close.
to bounce back. Resilience is important in this business.
I'm a gamer,
Now, a lot of comments flying around the booth right now. Some of them can't be repeated.
Yeah, well.
But anyway, the player's still down, and this is, you hate to see this, especially when the sidelines kneel down.
Yeah, Vincenzo's had a fantastic game here so far, but there he goes. He's back up. I think that was probably just a lot of cramping there.
Good deal. Which can hurt still, but you can at least get over that.
He's walking off on his own here. Once you cramp like that, though.
Yeah, you can't pour enough water in you fast enough. You won't recover, really, by the end of the game.
So I know we had a flag on that, didn't we?
There was a holding. Holding call, so nullified that.
Nullified the gain, the effort there, and the ball's going to be all the way back on the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st and 19. 2:17 left to go here in the third quarter.
And looks like we're back in action. And this has been a long game. Good protection. Well, as soon as I say
Titans going to tuck it, try to run. He had protection there for a second. It just broke loose.
So Sauter's over on the right flat. A little bit disappointed that he didn't get the ball. He was open.
2nd and 17 for the Rams.
I was wondering who might have gone into the game there for Logan, and it looks like it's number 23, Ronan Dooney for the Rams.
In this quarter. Knighton with 11 yards in the quarter, and the leading rusher for the Rams.
And looks.
Papermakers with the blitz.
Had Salters downfield, goes for Starr instead, catches him about the 40-yard line for a pass complete.
It's a tough pass by Knighton, working his weak side and able to turn his body and shoulders to make that pass. He throws darts, doesn't he?
Sodders had a good release on that one. He was moving downfield over the center. Knighton looked to him for a moment there and just went for the easy one there, catching Starr on the sideline. A lot of options. So Rams on their own 41, 54 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 3rd and 4. Going to go with a little screen action over here. And that's not going to be enough.
Knighton's pass is complete to Calvin Souders.
So Souders gain of 2 on that reception. It'll be 4th and 2.
1 yard to go, 4th and 1.
Check that, 4th and 1. Ball on the Rams' 44-yard line.
Looks like they'll bring Winston in.
Oh, I love this package. This is a fun one.
Is this the stop it if you can package?
Have you stood next to him?
I don't want to.
He is a giant.
He just makes me look small.
Elijah Winston in the backfield.
And out of shape.
Hand off to Winston, comes around the near side of the field, gets the first down and a few more.
You always get a little worried when you take that angle outside, but he got it.
Great looking run.
And that concludes the third quarter with your score, Camas 28, Rams 7.
So after gaining the first down, clock runs out on our third quarter here. We'll move into the fourth. Officials will turn things around here for us real quick.
We'll get Chuck's writing like crazy over there, getting the stats together. Switching, running out of lead. He's got to switch pens. Beautiful night for football. Of course, most nights are good nights for football.
Not bad at all. The only thing that make it better right now is about another, 21 points.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Now, you called me Captain Obvious, right? Who's Captain Obvious now?
Well, it's on my mind.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, Rams have got 12 minutes to try to crawl their way back into this.
I actually wouldn't mind seeing Winston run the ball a little bit more.
Yeah.
Might not be time for much more running, though.
Yeah, put Jackson back there.
First and 10. Rams still on their own 47-yard line. Fresh set of downs.
Screen play.
Pass goes to Jackson.
Pretty well covered there by the paper maker.
Swims up to the 50.
Thank you, Chuck.
For a pickup of 3 yards, second and
Looks
second.
like for the Rams in that third quarter, 6 passes for 24 yards, or 3 for 7. No, it looks like 6 rushes for 24 yards, 3 for 7 passing for 20 yards, 64 yards total in that third quarter. Papermakers were on fire, 6 for 9 passing, 118 yards.
Hand off to Jackson. Has a big hole through the middle. Gets down into the secondary of Camas all the way down to about the 35-yard line.
Jackson on a run, picks up the first
27
down.
yards rushing, 145 total.
He
for
had
the
a
third.
lane. Rams going quick here.
Good. Get that cadence
First and
going.
10. Ball on the Papermakers 36. 11-13 left to go. Hand off again to Jackson, who goes to the far side of the field, cuts up.
Yeah, I saw that holding. The flag came out late, but there was obviously holding when
A flag on the field.
the jersey was stretched probably about 3 feet off of the Papermaker's body.
Holding on the offense, number 72. A 10-yard penalty from the spot of foul.
That's a
Replay
tough break.
first down.
It's tough, but it's a sign of fatigue. When you can't move your feet, you got to grab the guy.
So that'll push the Rams back to the Papermakers 46.
Makes it
First and 20.
A fly sweep. Well played
Is
by
that
the
Hill?
Papermakers.
Reverse to
No, I
Don
think Gaetan Oladopo.
No gain on the play.
That was well played by that defense. That's one of those plays you set up over the course of the game so you can run variations off of it.
So second and 21. Ball on the 47.
Long way to go there.
Yeah.
Long way to go.
Knighton drops back to pass. Looking for Starr over the middle. Tipped off of Starr's hand.
Knighton's pass to Silas Starr goes in.
He was well defended.
Third and 21.
Great ball
Hey,
just
he
to
was-
get it.
He was
get it
wrapped
there.
up there by 44 from the Papermakers. Schultz. A different Schultz, though. That's Samisi Schultz.
Well, third and a really long way, Tom. But you got to break this up into two.
Two critical downs. Knighton going
Or
for
just-
Saunders. Goes to Calvin. Calvin.
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it.
Had him too.
Pass is ruled complete.
Great ball. It's ruled complete.
Pass from Cade Knight.
Well, a big break there for the Rams.
I like how Soldiers ran back and handed the official the ball real quick and said, "Yeah, you know it.
Maybe a thank you.
You
in
saw.
there
You
too.
saw it."
Yep. Thank you.
Camas fans may not be liking the way that
And what right in front of the crowd
the way
too.
that went down there, but that's a huge pass completion for Knighton right there. 1st and 10, ball down on the Papermaker 16-yard line, just under the 10-minute mark to go. He's going to hand it off to Miles Jackson, who gets
Miles Jackson on
just
the carry.
probably about to the 14 maybe before he was stopped.
Just a couple.
1 yard.
Well, a lot of white jerseys when he broke the line of scrimmage.
They're going to say he got to the 15, so 2nd and 9. 9:30 left to go in the game.
Camas, they started practicing much later than other teams. They waited really.
Really?
Yeah. I have it written down here, and I'd pull it up, but I just know I'm pulling out of thin air that they did start a little bit later. But they look pretty good.
Taking their time after the state championship run. And speaking of a run,
Hand off to Greg Curtis.
that was a nice little run by Curtis there. Gets down to all the way down to the 8, so it'll be
Pick up
3rd
for
and
7
2.
yards, 3rd and 2.
.8:45 left to go in the game. Curtis in the backfield with Knighton. Ball is hand off to Curtis. Swarmed at about the 5-yard line.
Greg Curtis
It looks
again
like
on the
enough for a
carry.
first down.
We'll see where that pile marks that at. Officials walking on the 5-yard line, so that should be.
First down
It is
for
a
the
Ram
Rams.
first down.
So that's good right there at the 5-yard line, barring any penalties. This is very doable for the Rams.
Doable and necessary.
Necessary is the key word right there.
Let's get this. Knighton looks.
Star,
Has Star
what
in
a
the back of
grab.
the end zone.
How about that?
Touchdown. Rams. Silas Starr hauls in a 5-yard pass from Cade Knighton. Puts another 6 points on the board for the Rams. Score for the moment, 13-28.
It was a dart by Knighton, and Starr just snagging that out of the air. The defender really not able to get his head around at all.
It's a great route and a great spot to throw that to. There's just not much you can do on that one. I think
That's from the repetition. If they've worked together a lot.
And the kick, Zach Simmons. Holder is Will.
we got
Perkins.
great chemistry there.
And that was blocked.
Kick is blocked. That makes the score 28 for Camas, 13 for the Rams.
So that adds a little interesting dynamic as the Rams try to crawl back into this. And make it exciting.
That's one of those can we catch a break kind of things.
Well, we did.
Yeah.
With that reception, that was.
Central Catholic High School
You're right. I guess
announced
I guess I've got. I don't have much room to talk on that one, but
To enhance their effort
But you do have a good
positive
opportunity to talk about some of our sponsors tonight.
I do right now. I'm going to talk about those great folks over there at Hunt Painting. Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV. Now in their 3rd generation of students at Central Catholic, Hunt Painting is happy to continue to be a part of the Central Catholic family.
to our students and athletes.
Hunt Painting hopes for another great year of success on and off the field for all of our Central Catholic student athletes. HuntPainting.com, or you can give them a call at 503-245-5149. Thank you again, Hunt Painting, a 2017 title sponsor of Ram TV.
Papermakers is number 1, Trevor Bentley. Number 23, Randy Yako.
So Bentley back for the Papermakers. And number 23, Yakub. Another deep kick. That'll be a touchback. That's always nice.
Not bad.
That'll be a
Uneventful,
touchback.
but nice. And
Papermakers will take over
so now it's really kind of up to that
1
defense to stiffen up. You know, send a message and allow the offense to crawl back into it with the stop here.
It's called a pick six play.
We could do that too.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Pick six. But if I'm the Papermakers, I'm
You're-
running a
you're
lot more than
running.
I'm throwing.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll take a fumble. I won't take any benefit of
I
any
just-
type of turnover.
Just keep working it to Schultz and Yakub all day long.
Yeah. He's been hurting us on both sides. Schultz formidable on defense as well.
Papermakers really getting the sophomore Yakub into the game early. They had him out there for that kickoff return just a moment ago, although Schultz is back out again in the backfield right now next to Allen.
So I see that Rams defense really coming with everything and leaving the DBs on an island. So if the Papermakers get to the second level, we got to be careful. Could be trouble. Flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be delay a game against the Papermakers.
Well, that's kind of interesting.
So that'll pack them up 5, or back them up 5. I got packing on the mind, Chuck. I took my daughter Ashley to St. Martin's to move her into college, freshman year there. And so packed up all the stuff, ran it all up there, and unpacked it.
No foul.
Yeah, it's going to be quieter at the Atkins house, but we're going to miss her. She is a great kid. It's first and
Allen
10.
hands off to Schultz. Brought down immediately by number 16 from the Rams.
Just what the Rams need. Just stuff that run.
Christian Lottie was all over that.
Will Schultz on the carry, makes it 2nd and 10.
Rams defensive line looking to try to make something happen here. 2nd and 10, ball on the Papermakers 20-yard line. 7:40 left to go in the game.
They come
Allen's going to pass. He's got a man deep. This is trouble.
It's Owen. It's Owen. There goes Owen again. Actually, well defended, but the ball was there.
That was a great throw. It was just right on it.
Number 21, Drake Owen, good enough for 1st down.
Travis West, the safety, covering that. 1st down for the Papermakers.
Again, another play where the receiver makes the catch while Allen is on his back.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be affecting him that much, though.
I was going to say that falls into the very tough kid category.
Yeah, he started out making the short throws and just getting into rhythm, and boy, here in that 3rd quarter, just on the attack. Handoff to Schultz, sweeps to the far side of the field. Gain of about 2 yards there.
Good tackling there, because Schultz has been tearing us up with the yards after contact. So nice wrap and takedown there.
It was 47 from the Rams with that one. Ricky White. .6:33 left to go in the ball game. Ball spotted on the Rams 48-yard line. 2nd and 8. Papermakers with the ball here. Allen, quarterback, with Schultz to his right. His handoff to Schultz, who jumps in and out of the middle there, tries to find a lane, and he's going to gain a yard.
Rams are going to have to be careful. Play action pass. Those safeties are really looking in the backfield and creeping up at the snap.
Actually, they're going to say 3 yards on that carry. That'll make it 3rd and 5. Ball on the Rams' 45-yard line. 5:53 to go, and the student section getting loud.
Ooh.
Oh.
Back on play.
And you know everyone's wound up on that front line.
Yeah, and I'm going to think that was Lottie that jumped off a little bit early there.
Dead ball. Encroachment.
But it was
On the
a
defense. A 5-yard penalty.
direct line to the quarterback. Pick the right hole.
3 minutes to the 1st down.
So on the flag, Papermakers gaining a 1st down.
And now the Rams need the benefit of a turnover with 5:39 left. Clock is the enemy.
Clock ticking down to 5:25 now.
You know, you wonder if Camas, you know, really wants to do the dagger and take a shot here.
They're taking their time back here. Allen. Another handoff to Schultz. Bounces to his right. Running behind his tackles there. Gets the ball down. It's going to be spotted on the 35-yard line. Gain of 5. Schultz is just getting great blocking there from his line.
He's easy to block for because he hits the hole hard, and
He's just running right behind them.
yeah,
They're moving. Schultz now on Allen's left.
Rams come.
Comes back this way. Missed tackle there.
Jeez, look at him drive his leg.
Schultz driving there, and he's going to get down to the 32.
Yeah, Schultz moving the pile. Rams
Maybe
with great penetration.
3rd and 2. Yeah, they were close to catching him at the line of scrimmage there, but he just made a step. Third and 2. Hand off to Schultz one more time. Stopped this time at the line of scrimmage. Brought down by 54 and 59 for the Rams.
Nice job. Penetration was low and really got to Schultz well and shut down those strong legs of his.
Andrew Myers and Henry Johnson.
Timeout call by the Rams, and Rams really looking to kind of contain things here.
Central Catholic's first
Keep him out of the end zone.
Here's an update on some scores in the area. Lake Oswego beat Lincoln 40-0. Sherwood's beating Westview 21-12. Centennial's beating Radford 12-6. West Lynn is beating Oregon City 42-7. Clackamas is beating Summit 21-7. Hillsborough Liberty's beating Oakville 23-7. Jesuits leading Tiger 28-21.
They're rolling through the PA announcers rolling through all the scores from around the league.
40-0.
It's interesting hearing Clackamas over Summit there.
Newburgh is leading
Yeah.
Marlow 35-21.
That's a long way to go for that game.
Canby's ahead of Reynolds 21.
You know, it really is. It's a long. So 4th down, Rams will love the benefit of a stop here. It's just as good as a turnover. 3:28 left. In high school football, anything can happen, but it can't happen without the football. So the Rams really need to get the stop.
Camas going to go for it. 1 yard. Going to be handoff to Schultz. There
Schultz
is
going
lots
backwards.
of pressure there.
And then goes forwards, gets enough for the first down.
Wow. How did he get around that?
Good enough for a first down.
Goodness.
Yeah, that's kind of a dagger there. The Rams only have 2 timeouts left.
He just did a brilliant job of getting to the edge there with his feet.
When
And
he
just started falling downfield.
Yeah, he's shown his speed, and he really, over the course of the game, even going both ways, he's just as fast as he was in the first quarter.
3:10 left to go in the ball game here. Ball all the way down to the Rams' 28-yard line. Papermakers with a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10. And this is the all Schultz show right now. Here it is again. Ground and pound.
And really good job running behind his blocker out ahead of him.
Pick up a 3 yards, makes it 2nd and 7.
And next week, home game, but the home game's at Gresham, right?
That's right. We're going to be out at Gresham High School. The facilities here at Hillsborough Stadium are going to be used next Friday night. So changing our home turf.
Yeah, and I think some team, I think I've heard of them. Starts with a J.
You might know them.
It doesn't come to me, but I'm sure.
The Jesuit Crusaders?
That's it.
That's
right.
it. That's it. It's the old
Thanks
Holy
for that
War
one.
thing, yeah.
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 Schultz on the carry.
Schultz with another carry for a first down. 2:12 left in the game.
Schultz, 11 carries for 40 yards just in this quarter. It is the all Schultz all the time show.
I bet you I know what's going to happen next.
Yeah. We'll see.
Schultz to the right.
You think?
Yeah.
All right.
You know. No. Schultz up the middle.
Yeah.
Schultz on the carry.
Rams making the stop. Probably a gain of about a yard there.
Mini Rams.
Clock running at 1:30.
2nd and 9. Ball marked exactly on the 15-yard line.
So, if you're Coach Pine, what do you start talking about? What do you start looking at as far as what to work on over the course of next week in preparation for Jesuit? Let's stay the course, or make those adjustments. A lot of passing tonight.
A lot of passing tonight, and it'll be interesting to see because last year the Jesuit game was a big matchup of running. I mean, you had Trey Lowe who really put some points on the board. There goes Schultz to the far side, and he's in for another papermaker touchdown.
Will Schultz takes it in for a touchdown to the Papermakers.
So Papermakers add another 6 to the board. For the moment, it'll be 34-13. 58 seconds left to go.
Certainly not you can't panic with the first game loss. And like they did last year, they definitely dug out of the hole early, or they dug out of the hole that they had early and went all the way to the state final. So
you learn a lot early, and especially when you're playing great competition.
Kick is good. That makes the score 35-13.
So after the kick, our score right now with 58 seconds left to go in the game, Camas Papermakers 35, Central Catholic Rams 13. Probably a good opportunity to once again thank both our title sponsor and our supporting sponsors here. Title sponsor for the 2017 Ram TV season, Hunt Painting. Hunt Painting is proud to help sponsor Ram TV. Now in their 3rd generation of students at Central Catholic, they're happy to continue to be a part of the Central Catholic Ram family. Great folks over there at Hunt Painting hope for another great year of success on and off the field for all the Central Catholic students and student athletes. You can find them at huntpainting.com on the internet, and also give them a call at 503-245-5149. And of course, in addition to Hunt Painting, give a shout out to the great team with Pacific Wire and Fence, supporting sponsor for this 2017 season. Pacific Fence is a Show and Height family business serving the Northwest since 1921, from backyards to ball fields, from prisons to primary schools. Always find that to be an interesting combination.
I love that one.
Pacific Fence has you covered. Need a fence? Call Pacific Fence at 503-233-6248, or check them out on the internet at pacificfence.com.
So Curtis and Jackson back for the Rams. Maybe try to get a little excitement in before the contest is over. Kick return would be fun, wouldn't it?
No complaints from me about that. Again to Curtis. Gets through. Beating the man. Hey, that was pretty
We
good.
got halfway there. It's not bad.
All the way up to the 44.
Greg Curtis on the return.
Greg Curtis, another big run. That was terrific.
Pretty good all-purpose yards. You figure, I'm thinking just on special teams, he's probably got close to 80.
I'm sure Chuck's going to give you that stat here in just a minute.
Well, I know he's southpaw. He's left-handed.
Oh, he's working furiously over there.
I think that's a sign of intelligence.
Ball on the Rams' 43-yard line. New QB in the game for the Rams. That was number 19, handing off to number 8.
New quarterback in the game, number 19, Joe Henderson.
So 19
Joe
is
Henderson,
and 8 is Grayson Juno.
Juno. Couple of seniors there. Juno with the ball again.
Pick up a first down.
Number 8 on the carry, Grayson Juno.
Tackled by number 36 and 17 for the Papermakers.
Pick up a first down.
So
42 yards first half, 43 yards passing for Central in the second half, 29 yards rushing second half, 17 total. 26 yards passing, 64 yards rushing.
That was a run by number 25 for the Rams.
And off to number 25.
Austin Honda Willett.
And that concludes the game.
Chuck able to put together some of the final stats. The Central Catholic Rams ended up with 317 total yards on the night, with Camas blowing it open in the second half, picking up 470 yards in the game. So definitely a tale of two quarters, or two halves.
Yeah, for sure. What an explosive second half there with the Papermakers really stretching their lead out and obviously taking a deciding score here. So your final score from Hillsborough Stadium in the season opener here between the Camas Papermakers and the Central Catholic Rams. Camas prevails with a score of 35, Rams 13. On behalf of your Oregon Sports Beat Ram TV broadcast crew, Jim over here working the keyboards, of course, Steve Acton, Chuck Lickney, and myself, Tom Flynn. We thank you all for tuning in tonight. Look forward to being with you again on Ram TV next week, coming to you live from Gresham Stadium. If you don't have a chance to join us in person for the Holy War, we hope that you'll check us out. Watch the game online. Congrats again to all the athletes and coaches who have worked so hard to get this season started. And we're looking forward to a lot more great football ahead. We'll catch you on the next broadcast.